Hey guys, it's Libby. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Wet n Wild Goth-O-Graphic collection. I won this box of products along with my friend Kelly on Instagram from the Wet n Wild New Zealand account, and I'm very excited and surprised. I enter a lot of makeup giveaways, but I never win anything. This box is worth $99. You can get it from Farmers. This is an overview of the products. It comes in this very cute holographic box, by the way, which has a holographic skull on the front. You have 3 liquid eyeshadows, 3 metallic eyeliners, 3 liquid catsuit liquid lipsticks, 2 pressed highlighters, white and pink, also a loose highlighter. I think there's one more product in this collection, which is a kind of glow balm stick, which didn't come in this box, and I don't think you can get it in New Zealand, but that's also part of the collection. So starting with the liquid eyeshadows, we have 3 of them. I'm wearing one of them on my eyes today, just like in the middle. There is a champagne-y, kind of slightly pink toned one here, a very dark purpley black color which kind of has like multicolored glitters in it, and then this purpley blue duochrome one. Here is a swatch of all 3 of them. My favourite one is probably this top one, the champagne-y one, but this is also quite pretty too. This last one is really pretty in the light, but as soon as you get it in the shadow, I don't know if you can see that, it just looks very muddy and you can't see the glitters anymore, which is like the prettiest part of this liquid eyeshadow. They seem quite pigmented when you first swatch them on your hand, but on your eye they can be a little patchy and bunch up in some areas and kind of go more sheer on other areas. I think I made it work once I put concealer underneath. They work best when you use them with other products, like not just on their own. If you do multiple layers, it can also work, although you don't want it to look too thick because it can look kind of cakey when you layer it. Another thing about this product is that it is very hard to blend out, which I feel like that would be a common theme with a lot of liquid eyeshadows, although I don't work with liquid eyeshadows that much. But when it dries, it's so hard to blend out. It kind of flakes off instead of actually blending, so you kind of gotta blend it when it's like slightly wet. These liquid eyeshadows retail for $12.99 at Farmers. These prices are all in New Zealand dollars because that's where I live. The next product I want to talk about is these liquid lipsticks because I want to swatch them on my lips for you. I have like looked through all these products and tested them out, so I have formed some opinions already, but I'm going to swatch them again. I have tried all of these on my lips before. So I'm going to start with Wicked Pink, this pretty kind of salmony color. A lot of the stuff in this collection is very metallic and glittery and I love it. I'm not going to put anything underneath, although definitely I think I would recommend that. It's not super high pigment. The applicator on this kind of looks like a standard doe foot, but it has a little dip right here so you can kind of slot your lip in there. It feels kind of weird. I think it's kind of helps, but it can also pick up the product from the bottle a little bit weird. Like it kind of, oh my god. Also, this is very thick. Like when you try and take it out, like I feel like chunks just like come out. It's a lot. When I was swatching these before, I found them quite hard to work with in terms of getting an even full coverage over my lips, and it's not as bad right now. but I'm still having a few problems with the top lip. You definitely have to dip in multiple times. This is probably my third dip, I think. So this is the colour Wicked Pink. It's just kind of sheer and I don't know if I love this. It kind of goes with my eye look though, like a nice little nude look. I think I like it better in real life than on the camera, and I think it would look a bomb with a liquid lipstick underneath. I'm just swatching this blue colour called Pastel Grunge, and I was just going to swatch it off camera, but I actually want to show you like how it goes on. I don't know if you can see this, it is so sheer and it is so hard to like get nicely even on my lips. After many dips, this is what I got. I tried to blend it nicely, but as you can see the bottom lip still has a bit of sheerness in it, so I think that's what we're gonna get for now. This is the last colour swatched, called Death to Unicorns, which is kind of an intense name honestly. It was not as hard to put on as the blue one, but it is definitely still requires a lot of finessing and dipping in. It looks quite good for a black. Those liquid lipsticks retail for $12.99 each. A lot of the stuff is $12.99. The next thing, however, is only $8.99 each, which is the eyeliners. There's 3 metallic eyeliners in this collection. They come in this standard pot that the normal Wet n Wild eyeliners come in. I have the just plain Mega Liner black liquid eyeliner from them and I love it. However, these are not quite as good. They're honestly pretty okay, but I feel like they could just be a little bit more pigmented. And the brush on them also, this one is fraying a little bit. The brush just doesn't apply amazingly. It can sometimes leave when you use a brush and like the middle is like a little bit sheer, kind of normal, and then on the edge it has like 2 lines of like thick product because it kind of just gets pushed to the edge. I don't know if I'm explaining it properly. Can you see how frayed this is? Like this is new, like I just got this. I've swatched this eyeliner once, like I've barely touched this. Like I don't understand why it's so frayed. Up here is a little swatch of the eyeliners. The purple one is called Black Butterfly. The white one is called Skull Prayer and the pink one is called Pink Coffin. The last thing I'm going to show you are the highlighters. We can start with the pressed ones. This is probably my favourite part of this collection. We have this white blue duochrome one called White Raven. It just looks white here, but when I swatch it you'll probably be able to see that it has a bit of a blue tint to it. And we also have this one which is pinky, kind of, I don't know, it has a little bit of a colour shift. This one is called Purple Ashes. I'm going to do all swatcheroo. And these highlighters are also $12.99. Here we have the highlighters swatched. We have, this is the white one. It actually looks very like lilac-y, purpley blue on my hand and I love it. And there's also this pink one which I think will be too dark for me, so I won't be able to wear that on my face, but I may be able to wear it as an eyeshadow. They're reasonably pigmented and quite glowy, but they're not blinding, but they're definitely more than like natural highlighters. They have a little bit of glitter, but they're not too glittery, which is good because I don't like when it's too glittery. These highlighters are nice and soft and they do need to be layered a little bit if you want them to be really shimmery. Overall, I think these are nice, reasonably priced highlighters. They're kind of more out there colours if you want more creative highlights and you don't want to get like Anastasia Moonchild, because that's kind of expensive. The last product in here, I'm not sure how much this one is, but it's not going to be much more than everything else in this collection, so it's probably going to be around $12.99. This is the loose highlighter, the Mega Glow in Moon Tears, and I love the packaging of this. And oh, I hope this doesn't go everywhere because I dropped this on the floor. It's kind of gone everywhere in the packaging because I dropped it, but it has a skull sifter in here, like the little dots are in the shape of a skull, which is kind of cool. And it's just a really pretty, like champagne-y kind of goldy highlight. And I love loose highlighters because you can like really chuck it on and get a lot of glow. It's slightly glittery. Yeah, I would say it's quite glittery, but it's also very glowy as well. This is it swatched on my hand. I feel like you can't see how amazing it is like on camera. I feel like the lighting I have isn't giving it true justice. I also have it on my face today. This highlighter is my favorite product of the whole collection. Anyway, I'll see you in my next video. I've been rambling on for way too long. Bye!